Welcome back, everybody, to another episode here in Minecraft. I am the Berserking Corgi. Today, we are starting off in my little village that's just down from the large build that we are doing. And I have a mission today, and I'm really hoping I can figure this out. The goal today is, I guess, essentially city planning. I want to start doing a layout for the city because obviously I can't keep it this little like plains village because that will definitely not blend in with the more modern look that we are going for. So basically what I want to do is directly down from, so it would be like right here-ish, the big build. This is going to be more of a city-ish area. It's going to have like large buildings, maybe some businesses in them, and it's going to essentially be the main street, the downtown of our city. That's about all I've figured out though. So what I really want to do, I guess we can go over here in this corner. And what do I have? I guess we'll use sand. We'll use sand. And we'll pile up. And as much as I would love to be using my elytra right now, I did some AFK fishing. Totally didn't get a mending book. And I don't want to use them until I have mending. All right, now that we are up here, like I said, straight down. So somewhere along this line, maybe over just a touch, is going to be, downtown. So this area probably, maybe down to there, down to this lake area. And what I would like to do is maybe over in that area have like a park. I don't know, there's mountains over there. And I would like to have maybe some sort of like community project, like I said, maybe a park, maybe a town hall. I don't know. That means that maybe over here we could have like, I'm not sure. Maybe smaller businesses, maybe some housing. But I do think that I want to limit the area that the villagers wander in. Maybe to this area over here. There's already kind of a road there with little houses on it. I could change that over to a residential area just completely and just put up residential houses. And also maybe have like a little market stall over there for some of the jobs. And that way I wouldn't be moving the bell. I guess I really don't want to change the center of that village too much. Because, I already have, a lot of villagers that are insane and trying to escape and connecting to things that don't exist. I don't know. But this is kind of the area that, like I said, I'm not 100% sure on. But what I do need to start with first is like road layouts. I already have some pretty good roads laid out. Just naturally from the village, which is nice. But let's go this way. They aren't perfect, and I would like to extend some of them. Oop. Of course it's raining. Really, like, example here, I want this road to go down. I like that it forks here. That's nice. But maybe I'd like it to... I brought a whole bunch of different kinds of stone here so that I could, throw around ideas. But maybe around here we could have, like, it fork again. Now let's go ahead and get outside of the walls and kind of continue that path a little bit. And yes, I did have to put up double gates because villagers were standing right next to these gates, and zombies were just going whapa right in the face and turning them into zombies and then spreading zombieism through my village. So, yeah. Well, it was, this right here? So we could continue this path this way. For a more modern city, they're really grid-like. And I say modern, but the 20s, 30s, they're fairly modern. It's not going to be probably meandering on footpaths quite as much as a village like, you know, from this era, the more medieval era, or a more simple farming era. But I also want to, because this road is going to be probably like right here-ish. I don't know, we'll extend it out just a little bit. Maybe to right there. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Then we have this area, which is going to be the residential area, which means I am going to... see, let's outline the residential area. It's going to... well, maybe start here. That's a good start. And we are going to have to do a little bit of working on the terrain. But for the most part, I do like the way that the hills look. And I don't want the housing to be perfectly square. I want it to be a little bit more interesting than that. Because, I mean, if you look at modern, like, subdivisions, they aren't perfectly on a grid. So, maybe right here. Let's pile up again. Let's see how that looks. I think maybe I want it to come out a little bit more than that. So let's go ahead. We'll move it over like this. This is really my first city that I have ever done a layout on before. Normally I just go boring with like, you know, a grid or, I don't know. I just kind of already go with the village the way that they're laid out. I never really plan anything out. And I really thought that because this is a more modern city, it's definitely going to have had city planning involved. So it kind of forced me to do this. I guess I will ask that as today's question of the day for today's IRL chat. Do you guys in Minecraft, do you lay out your cities or you just kind of go with the flow? Do you only lay out parts of the city? How do you go about doing the layouts if that is what you do? Yeah, I like that better. That looks a lot better. As far as what I'm doing, honestly, this is 100% winging it. Just making what I think looks good and trying to really work around the village that already exists here, because honestly, villagers are a pain and I don't want to have to move them around. I don't want to have to break all their jobs. You know, try to minimize that as much as possible. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Let's go steal somebody's bed. Well, hi people. How are you? I'm gonna be in here sleeping. So I have these trees over here and I'd kind of like to keep a little bit of a forest going on over here. So I guess we could make oh, that's gonna be too sharp of an angle, I think. We could make it go up to the forest, but not quite into it all the way. And kind of, I don't know, we could follow this hill a little bit. That would work. Yeah, I like this. I like where this is going. And then, since the path goes up here, we could move it up like this. Actually, maybe we should reserve this area for the little market area. Let's go ahead and change into something else and make this into a market area. That would be super nice. But where are we going to cut off the residential? Maybe like right here. I'll change over from the residential into this little market stall area. I think that would work. And we can just, you know, bring this down back like this. Yeah, I think that's great. You know what, guys? There's actually something I kind of forgot to take into account. While I'm doing this planning, there is going to need to be obviously a couple of fields because, you know, I have farmers in my village. Where am I going to do that? Should that be... It's got to be away from downtown because obviously, I mean, I guess there's urban gardening, but I don't think urban gardening was like a thing in the 20s. Maybe I could do the farming like over on this side of the village. Maybe like here, I'll put down some sand to like let myself know. Maybe over here for the farming. Maybe just, you know what? I could have one big field over here that's just outside of the village that has several composters so that I can have several farmers. I think that would work. I think that would be the best idea. Let's go ahead. I didn't finish laying this out, so let's do this really, really quickly. Over here like this. And kind of go like this around the smith here. Also, these lines aren't set in stone. They are 100% most likely going to change as I start building, just because, you know, I may need more space, I may need less space. All right, now that I've done that, we'll go ahead and fill in all the way over here. Actually, do you want to know what? There's a river over here. There's flat land over here. I could do the farmer over here because it's right next to the river. And in real life, the farms would have been close to the river. Yeah, okay. Change of plan. This will be the farm over here. And yeah, that will be great. That will be awesome. Yes. It's coming together. It's like knowing what I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so bring this back in to here. Now, this is not going to be a main road outside of the village anymore. This is going to be probably more of a footpath, and I'm going to want to cut this down probably. But yeah, this is going to follow kind of closely to where it is still, but not exactly. Okay. Guys, I don't know if I ever showed you, but I got a puppy dog. I found him wandering over on the edge of the taiga over there, so I made him my puppy dog, and he sits in here. Yeah, he doesn't have a name yet. I haven't actually gotten to naming him, or my donkey, or any of the 5 million llamas that just keep showing up. Every single time one of the traders dies nearby, their llamas get attracted to the llama that I had up here. So I'm just slowly collecting llamas. See, look, there's another llama over there. So the main path is going to come square out of the entrance because this is going to be the highlight of the town. Obviously, it's my base, and I'm awesome. So it's going to come right off of that. But that also means so many of these buildings are going to have to be moved. So much of the land is going to have to be terraced. It's kind of going to be a pain. Now, as far as the main downtown goes, I think that the area that's kind of laid out already is pretty good. It has grid-like roads. I mean, obviously I'm going to need to fill this in, but this is already super duper like perfect. Yeah, moving all these composters is going to upset so many of you guys, though. I apologize in advance. Well, hello. You were absolutely useless. You were taking up space. But at least you're not trying to escape. I guess that makes you better than half of my villagers. Ooh, it's town square gathering time, guys. Let's go. Hey, nice to see you guys. Hey, I haven't seen you guys in forever. Yeah, stuff has been happening. Yeah, I went and I fought the end dragon, and then there's some weird little dude there. Yeah, it was really crazy. Yeah, I'm glad you guys think so too. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. All right, well, I have to get back to work, guys. Sorry. Let's go ahead and go back out and kind of maybe go, I guess destroy these sand blocks. I could always have 2 farms. Nothing says that I have to have only 1 large one, but yeah, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. Let's, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna kind of see how this looks. You know what, guys? That doesn't look too bad. I think the area over here might be a touch small. I might like extend it off into this direction a little bit. But generally speaking, maybe I need to extend the downtown a little bit. Maybe kind of follow this land, like this line of the land that's already there. And then connect it up like right here. All right, let's get this going. So what we decided is that it's kind of going to go this way. It's going to follow the land. So I guess we can start it like right around, because I don't want it crowding my base too much. So I don't know, maybe like right here, and then it'll follow this way around this mountain, like, or well, I guess hill like this, and then it's going to continue to follow this hill this way until it connects. Where's that little, oh, it was over here, this little road right here. So it was going to connect over here like this, and because it's going to be more grid-like, I will try to kind of keep it a little bit straight, but not exactly. I don't think it'll need to be exactly straight. That might do. Let's, I think we'll climb up on top of the build and we'll check it out. We'll see how it'll look from up on top of our awesome base. All right, guys, before I go ahead and climb up the tower, I just realized that I probably should put up some stuff on the wall for today before I inevitably forget, because we both know that I will if I don't do it right now. For last time, because we went on an end raid with the double Shulker Madness. There we go, Shulker Madness. And this time, because we are doing city planning, we are in the planning stages. All right, let's go ahead and just head on to the top of the build and see how that layout ended up looking. Okay, now I need to be careful going in here, because I have had creepers in here more than once. I thought I lit it up pretty good in here, but it doesn't seem to matter how many torches I added. It's never bright enough. Okay, how does that look? No, I can't really see it from up here. Let's just pillar up right here. I like that a lot better. That feels a little bit more natural. And yeah. I think that this looks pretty good. I like this layout, and the village obviously can always get bigger because we are in a plains biome, and it's really nice and smooth. And you know, we got this river right here. We've got these forests around us, these beautiful mountains. Oh man, this is a beautiful vista for a village. I couldn't have picked a better spot. I am so glad I spawned here. I think this is looking good, guys. I am happy with what we have done here today. I know that it is kind of a little bit of a shorter episode today, and I apologize for that, but I really, really needed to get this planning done so that we can start working on the builds in this village. I have loads of ideas that I just want to get going on, but until I had this done, it really didn't seem feasible to get started on it. So if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to give it a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. If you don't follow me over on Twitter, I release sneak peeks, teasers, and occasionally pictures of my puppy dog, BC. I'm the Berserking Corgi. Have a fantastic day.